There are 5 reasons why you should not buy the Bible and you should buy the Quran instead.
All right, let's check it out.
Reason number 1 is the Quran is the only book that is the untampered word of God. The Bible has been changed, every other religious text has been changed, but the Quran is perfectly preserved.
That's just simply not true. The Quran has not been perfectly preserved. There are multiple versions of the Quran in Arabic that are in the world, and there are variants between them, and some of them actually create real contradictions. One example is in Surah 2:125. In the Hafs Quran, it says, "You shall take," and in the Warsh Quran, it says, "They have taken." And this is in regards to taking the place of Abraham in prayer. Well, you can't previously take something and take something in the future at the exact same time. It's a contradiction. If Muslims would just acknowledge that the Quran is generally well preserved, they wouldn't have this issue, but they claim perfect preservation. So even one contradiction would show that this book is not from Allah based off their own claims.
Reason number 2, there's just so much timeless wisdom in this book.
Yeah, like in Surah 434 that tells you how to treat your wife if she doesn't obey you, that ultimately it should result in striking her. Now, what I think is interesting is that the English translation on the Quran.com says, "Then discipline them gently." But in the Arabic, it just says strike them. But don't worry, because surely Allah is the Most High, all great. I really can't believe that that's just like in the end of the verse like that. That's just crazy.
Reason number 3 is because it's literally a cheat code to life. This book, the Holy Quran, is a manual on how to succeed in this life.
With all due respect, you're probably better off just walking into your local Barnes and Nobles, going to the self-help section, and just grabbing a random book and living your life off of that instead of the Quran.
Number 4, the Quran is going to teach you the truth about religion because it's the final revelation from God.
Yeah, there's just no good reason to believe that. It claims to be in continuity with the previous scriptures and prophets and then contradicts them all over the place while still claiming to affirm them. Honestly, it's just a mess.
And number 5, because out of every English translation of a Quran, this is personally my favorite and I do heavily recommend it.
Now, this is where we find some common ground. I do think the Clear Quran's a very good English translation. However, if you're going to read it, I'd suggest getting this and getting the Study Quran, because the Quran claims to be the most clear book, but it really isn't and doesn't make a lot of sense, and you need a lot of context and even the Hadith to understand what is going on. All in all, if you want to be a seeker of the truth, you should read all of the scriptures, even like the Quran would command someone to do, and see the differences between what the Bible, the Word of God, really looks like, and the Quran.